viewers, and welcome to Al Ummah News. The news is coming to you from Al Ummah Television, situated in here with Southern Forest State Capital. As usual, our major headlines. Governor Dauda Lawal returns after attending leadership retreat in Rwanda. Imo State government to give civil servants a bag of rice and a free ride to offices as part of palliatives to cushion the effects of subsidy removal in the state. Minister of Culture Musawa says she did not do anything wrong for accepting ministerial offer while serving as a corps member. Nigeria Medical Association gives Zamfara State a week ultimatum to settle its members or peace indefinite strike action in the state. And Niger authorities deny sending Nigerian ambassador out of the country. Now, the news in full. The Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has returned to Nigeria after attending a 3-day executive leadership retreat organized and sponsored by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, in collaboration with the Nigerian Governors Forum. This was contained in a statement signed by the Director General on Media and Communication to the Governor, Nuhu Salihu Anka, and made available to newsmen in Gusauda State Capital. Our correspondent, Ibrahim Abdul Malik, has more on the story.
According to the statement, during the 3-day leadership retreat in Kigali, Rwanda, the governor, alongside other Nigerian governors, were engaged in sessions that explore in successful investment transformation in urban renewal and digital technology. The retreat also extensively brainstormed on development issues and also exchanged ideas with participants on quality leadership on how to move their respective states forward. The retreat also rounded up with a dinner hosted by the Rwanda president, Mr. Paul Kagame, aimed at strengthening relationship between the government of Rwanda and that of Nigeria. The state governors in attendance were those of Jigawa, Lagos, Osun, Kebbi, Anambra, Kwara, Katsina, and Kaduna, among others. That has been the report. Ibrahim Abdul Malik, Al Ummah TV.
Thank you, Ibrahim, for that report. And the Nigerian Medical Association of Nigeria, Zamfara State Chapter, has given Zamfara State government 7 days ultimatum to pay its members all the outstanding salaries areas of some of its personnel serving in Yerima Bakura Specialist Hospital, that is the face indefinite strike. This was contained in a statement signed by the chairman and secretary of the association, Dr. Sanusi Bello, and Dr. Murtala Mohammed, made available to newsmen in the state capital. Our health correspondent, Muhammad Sani Ahmed, has more on the story.
The statement explained the grievances of the association, which include non-payment of 70 medical doctors, their monthly salary for a period of 4 months, non-payment of salary for July of 2023 to all medical doctors in the hospital, non-payment of visiting consultants and the professor their monthly allowances for a period of 8 months, which resulted to the withdrawal of some the consultants who have to travel from Kebbi and Sokoto to deliver their services, among other reasons. The association also expressed concern with the attitude of the state government of underpaying its members for the period of 8 months, despite logging their complaint to the appropriate authority. It therefore called on the state government to take necessary action within the ultimatum or indefinite strike, which will lead to the closure of all the medical facilities, including the federal and the private-owned hospital in the state. Muhammad Sani, Al Ummah Television.
The news is coming to you from News and Current Affairs Department here in Gusauda Forest State Capital from Al Ummah Television. Before we go for a short break, a rundown through our headlines. Governor Dauda Lawal returns to Nigeria after attending leadership retreat in Rwanda. Imo State government to give civil servants bags of rice and free rides to offices as part of palliatives to cushion the effect of subsidy removal in the state. Minister of Culture Saulawa says she did not do anything wrong for accepting ministerial offer while serving as a corps member. In part 2 when return, Nigerian Medical Association gave Zamfara State 1 week ultimatum to settle its members or face indefinite strike action in the state, and Niger authority denies sending Nigeria ambassador out of the country. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned with us.
Al'umma TV, nagari na kowa.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us back. Now, the rest of the stories. The Minister of Art, Culture and Creativity Economy, Hannatu Musawa, said there is no breach of any law or Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended that denies her appointment as a minister, even though she is still serving as a core member. This was contained in a statement signed and made available to newsmen by the minister in Abuja, the federal capital. The appointment of the minister has generated a lot of controversy and media attacks as a result of her status of being currently a serving core member. Hafsat Salisu Mafara has more.
The minister accepted that fact that she is currently serving NYSC member, which she began 8 months ago, as a matter of duty and devotion of her country, having been unable to complete the scheme since she was first mobilized in 2001. Musawa explained that she was first deployed to Akwa Ibom State in 2001. Musawa explained that she was first deployed to Akwa Ibom State in 2001, which she could not complete the service same year after her redeployment to Kaduna State due to family obligations, which she vowed to complete it whenever she has the opportunity. According to her, she applied to NYSC to be mobilized again for national service last year, which she was mobilized and deployed to service in Abuja, when she has been serving in the last 8 months before the current appointment as a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The minister therefore reaffirmed that there is no existing law of Nigeria or any other part of the Constitution, and NYSC had stated that a serving core member cannot be appointed by the President of the Nigeria or any other appointing authority in the political positions. Hafsa Salihu Mafara reporting for Al-Ummah.
Civil servants in Imo State have been told to expect their bags of rice and more vehicles to take them to work and take them back as home, as part of the measures to cushion the effects of subsidy removal by the federal government. The governor of the state, Senator Hope Uzodinma, stated these on a weekend during his facility tour of the renovated state secretariat along Port Harcourt Road, Owerri. He stated that about 50,000 bags of rice were in the warehouse and that in the next few days they will begin to take delivery of them. He added that some Costa buses will be added to their fleet of buses to take them to and fro from work, an exercise he introduced without any requesting from it. Uzodinma further said his target was to remove the rot he found in the secretariat environment and frustration on the faces of workers and to improve their welfare. He reminded them that he had earlier approved promotions of workers across the board, which was not done for years, and ensured that the regular payment of their salaries, approving gratuities, and will sustain the 13-month salary given to them every end of the year. In a bit of confusion from the Niger Republic over the fate of Mohammed Sani, Nigerian ambassador to the country, on Friday, Niger's Foreign Exchange Ministry reportedly released a statement ordering the expulsion of Usman alongside some other Western diplomats. The statement says that in reaction to Nigeria's ambassador's Mohammed Sani's refusal to reply to an invitation by the ministry for a discussion on Friday, August 25th, and due to other actions of the Nigerian government contrary to Niger's interest, the ministry is given 48 hours to Mr. Mohammed Usman and his German counterparts to leave the country. Earlier on, Niger's military administration also gave the French ambassador Sylvain Eid 48 hours to leave the country. Contrary to the information deliberately going on social media networks, which report a decision by the Nigerian authorities ordering the ambassador of Germany, Nigeria, and United States of America to leave Nigerian territory within 48 hours. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Cooperation, Africa Integration, and Nigerians aboard specifies that the said information is false and that only the ambassador of France in Niger was declared persona non grata. Well, viewers, that's the news package for today. But before we go, run down our major headlines. Governor Dauda Lawal returns to Nigeria after attending leadership retreat in Rwanda. Imo State government to give every civil servant a bag of rice and a free ride to offices as part of palliatives to cushion the effects of subsidy removal in the state. Nigerian Medical Association has given Zamfara State 1 week ultimatum to settle its members or face indefinite strike action in the state. And Niger authorities deny sending Nigerian ambassador out of its country. BA Patriotic Citizen report any suspicious activities around you, say no to political thuggery. On behalf of the production crew, I am Amina Mustafa Ismail. Thank you for joining us and stay tuned with Al Ummah Television.